Welcome back to another episode of This is Africa. I'm your host, Andy Buchanan, and this week we're going to be hunting the king of the jungle, the African lion. In order to hunt lion, folks, you need bait, and we need a lot of it. So, that's enough mumbo jumbo. Let's get busy hunting.
Swift Bullet Company presents This is Africa.
Using Swift, only Swift, A-frames for softs and breakaway solids for the solids on both 470 and 375. The Blazer S2 double rifle. This barrel set's 470 Nitro Express, and I have another barrel that is 375 H&H. The 375 barrels for the same gun, they're modular, so they just swap out with very little fitment. It's a nice feature of the Blazer. I have 30-06 that I also didn't bring, so it's a very versatile gun.
I think that's good.
300 Wood Mag Blazer R8. Carbon fiber, so it's very light.
A-frames in the 300.
As a young child, I would beg my dad to take me out hunting with him, and eventually he finally did in my big puffy purple coat that was noisy, but that was the best memory I ever had. From then on, I was hooked. He bought me my bow, he got me into shooting competitions, and there was no stopping it from there. Being in the wilderness just allows you to remember to be human, almost. We get so caught up in the day-to-day media and social life and the city and work. To be able to take a step back and remember the nature and the beauty of everything around you is so important. It lets you reset your mind and kind of start fresh again when you go home. It's an important aspect of my life.
I'll show you. It's probably going to be frontal, so at the bottom of that inverted triangle, right at the bottom in the line of eyes. Let's go down and we'll see what it's like.
From our first trip to Africa, I really wanted a hippo. I saw a skull and it was very intriguing to me. This is now our third trip to Africa, and I really had a good opportunity to get a hippo because we needed one for lion bait for Mike's hunt. That was my job.
Just wait for me to tell you which one. Just wait. I just want to see all of them come up. It looks like, obviously I'm just seeing the front of his head. I want to see his teeth, but the one on the left is definitely a cow. Okay, so smack that one in the ear. I think that's it. To be honest, done now. Tonga and Gums might have to do a bit of acrobatic swimming here. Okay.
Did you bring your flippers, Dope?
I brought flippers, but not a snorkel. But I don't think that's going to help me here, buddy.
Once we got the hippo, waited to make sure that he was dead. What do we do now? How do we get it out?
I'm not too sure how I'm going to do this, but I'm about to figure it out. And there's quite a few hippos in here, and there's crocs in here too. So
Yeah, so far now, I want to try to throw our hooks and then want to pull our hippo, maybe for bait. Good throw.
Don't the one.
What's happening here, Doc? Is it working, Doc?
No, it's not working at all. Just watch these hippos, no? I don't feel like getting cold here. Come on. You've got the hippo. It's getting closer. Just gotta go slowly. Ooh. Ah, that hook is in now. Now to get it off. Oh, because now it's shallow, but it's heavy. Stones. Watch out there. I've just tied a rock to some thatching twine, trying to get it across the river. And then it's going to be tied to the bigger rope, so once we can get the bigger rope, we can pull it across to the other side.
This is 101, how to retrieve a hippo. How to retrieve a hippo. He's been lassoed, now we need to get him this side.
This is Africa is brought to you by River God Adventures. Adventure beyond compare. This is Africa is brought to you by Swift Bullet Company. Bullets without equal.
Well, the hippos are still here and they're not moving very far. And we're sort of in their firing line, so I'm just got to be careful they don't come out and come at us. So we're just taking it a bit cautiously. They're not going to like this part, I can tell you that for free. Okay, we've got that part sorted. I reckon we've got a hell of a tug of war about to go on here. Not sure who's going to win, but you're soon going to find out. Just took it a bit easy this morning and looking for some hippo, and we got into here pretty early, about 7:30, and we saw about 6 to 7 hippos, and we managed to pick him out. And Courtney made a really good shot. The biggest job was actually to get him out of the water. But look, it's the first morning. We've got a lot of bait, a beautiful hippo, and Courtney's first hippo. So congratulations, Courtney.
Thank you.
Very well done.
Yeah, the aim of this hunt was to work towards taking my Big 5, particularly with my double rifle that has the Big 5 engravings. The Blaser S2 double rifle. Kind of a funny story with finding that when we started looking into going to Africa and starting dangerous game hunting, and I kind of wanted a double. I think a lot of people aspire to that. It's kind of traditional and classic in African hunting. So I was just kind of casually looking online and found some photos of a gun that I just fell in love with, and it happened to be archive photos from a gun dealer. So I looked in it and it was something they had previously in inventory, not currently. And so I did reach out to them, and they confirmed it was sold, and I said, well, see if the guy wants to sell it. And they did, and he was interested in it, so they kind of brokered the deal there. And yeah, I haven't seen another one like it, and fortunate that it worked out to get it. And once I acquired that, I decided that I wanted to take all my Big 5 with that gun. It's quite thick. You may be able to see 100 yards most places, if that. So there's a lot of game, but you don't always see it. So when you kind of going along and happen across 100 huge buffalo, it's it's surprising. And they were feeding and taking their time, and we spent quite a lot of time working around them and finding the right one. It was a very unique experience. I love Swift bullets. They're the only bullet I use in Africa and even most of North America. When I first heard about them, I did a lot of research on a lot of different brands, and I honestly have not found a poor review of a Swift bullet.
in the middle, yes. If you can hit him on the point of the shoulder right now. The one with his head down. In front of the calf. On the point of the shoulder. Shoot. Wait, whoa. Good shot. Right, watch him. Just watch him. You're doing it. Just let him die. He's falling down. The first shot, you sort of stunned him like this. And then the second shot, you hit him as well. But it was a good shot first. He's just lying. You see that tall green, behind this tree here? The taller green tree? He's just lying behind there. Okay. A pretty cool hunt. Right amongst them all. That's him. It's the death bellow.
Very exciting, but I was rock solid. Took my time, and as soon as I shot, he launched up and paused. So I hit him again.
Good shot.
This is Africa is brought to you by Pulsar, unmatched night vision and thermal imaging. This is Africa is brought to you by African Sporting Creations for your African hunting essentials.
Good shot.
Swift A-frame, 500 grain, 470 Nitro Express. Yeah, well, as soon as I saw it, I made sure I hit him again because that way I wouldn't lose him with the other ones. I knew exactly which one it was.
That bullet hit him hard. You just stunned him like that.
I live by swift airframes. That's what I shoot, especially for buffalo like this. And the impact of that bullet on that buffalo, it literally just stunned him, nearly pushed him back. It gave Mike actually another chance to put another bullet in. And that's just, it's a performance of a really good bullet.
Worked perfect. They always have.
It's a beautiful buffalo. That's a beautiful buffalo. Beautiful.
Huge.
Well done.
Well done, number one.
Very well done.
Wow. Wow.
It's a beautiful buffalo, buddy. Very well done. Very well done.
Wow.
Really nice buffalo. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Kusunga muswe kuitira nindi chivanhu chedu tiusazomama kana wakudya nyama yacho.
Very well done.
It's huge.
It's a beautiful buffalo, that.
You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Beautiful buffalo. Well done, buddy.
Thank you very much.
I'm not too sure how we're getting it out, but that's another story.
I just put the bullets where they were supposed to go. I don't know anything about that.
What is your judgment on that?
Did its job exactly how it's supposed to.
Swift A-frame, 500 grain, 470 Nitro Express.
Perfect.
And as Mike said, it didn't go more than 70 yards. And that's what you want in a buffalo hunt. You don't want them to go any further. We put no more shots in. He just took the first two, and we heard the death bellow. Left him for about 10 minutes and then came up, and he was dead and bigger than we thought.
It's my first buffalo. It was just a kind of a rush of emotions and excitement, and yeah, amazing.
We've got some big lions around, and we just need to get them on bait, and this is gonna help the cause really well. So yeah, all in all, great buffalo. We've got some bait for the lions, and we move on now.
Can't get better than that. The lions left here at 7:10 this morning. Here, there.
Exciting to see if they come back and when we're gonna sit, and something else is on the other baits this morning. Yeah, all very exciting. Seems like they have it down to an art how they get that big piece of meat up in those trees. So yeah. Still shoot to the truck if I need to.
Yeah. Our plan was to clear a walk-in path void of any crunchy leaves and build a cleverly concealed blind so that in the early morning, before the sun came up, we could stalk into the unsuspecting feeding lions.
It is 3:30 in the morning and we're just waking up because this morning we're going to have to walk in very, very quietly, and just as the first light's coming out, and hopefully he doesn't hear us. So we're gonna have a cup of coffee and get ready to go. Wish us luck.
This is Africa is brought to you by Boyd's Hardwood Gun Stocks, the world's largest manufacturer of hardwood and laminate gun stocks.
I'm Andy Buchanan. I was born here in Africa and grew up hunting on the dark continent. All I've ever wanted to do was show people how magnificent Africa really is. Folks, whether it's your first trip to Africa or you've been many times but you're looking for something very in particular, get hold of me. I've been to all the areas that I recommend, so you'll never be disappointed.
This is Africa is brought to you by TIA 5, turning dreams into African safaris.
When we were walking the first time he called, he was still quite to the left. So I think he'd already started leaving. But they've seemed like they've eaten a lot. So what we need to do is we just need to get the chairs in, set out our sitting. We'll sit this afternoon. Yeah, because he's come every day at 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So we'll try again this evening. Yeah, it was nice to walk in when he was calling there. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Didn't quite work out, but we'll try again. Yeah, it's exciting and all part of the game. Cat and mouse with the cats.
We obviously were sat here this morning. Only the young male came in, the older male didn't come in. So we're going to walk in again. It's just after 4. try and sneak in there, and hopefully they've been timing sort of 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock coming in every day, so hopefully they do that today and we'll get a shot at the big boy. Just don't think it's the right decision right now. We've got time. Let's see if we can get a bigger one. I trust your opinion. I think he's over 5, but he's not as old as we think from the camera. I think we can do better than this. To be honest with you. Just leave him to feed. We'll go out. And let's make a plan tomorrow. I know myself when I'm not confident. I'd seen him come down and said, right, shoot him. That would be good, but like this now, I've been watching him, looking at his head, his body. I think we can do better than this. There's no point of rushing this. Okay.
Hunting as a conservation tool, it's important to take the older animals that are closer to the end of their life, closer to not breeding, and that's the sustainable part of that. I think as you mature as a hunter, you care more about the age than the size, and a lot of times they go hand in hand, but they don't always have to, and it's pretty special to take something that's older, and especially in a wilderness area with so many predators like this, if you sit back and think about what that animal has survived or what they've done to survive all that, it's impactful and pretty crazy. These animals have hard lives, so to be able to take mature ones and focus on that and ensure that it's sustaining the populations, is a huge emphasis, very important, I think.
That is quite right, Mike. I couldn't have said it better myself. Folks, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can watch tons more videos just like this one, and also check out the website tiafive.com where you can pick up all your cool This Is Africa t-shirts, caps, and all the special things. Folks, we'll see you right here next week just to find out what happened with this lion situation.
Next time on This Is Africa. Not every hunt goes according to plan, as things get serious when the crew follows the blood of an angry lion into the thickets of the unforgiving Zambezi Valley wilderness.